Hello and good afternoon. This is the first time that we will be doing Business Book Day in the afternoon. And also sa mga nanonood sa YouTube, marami pong salamat for watching. And again, we have a very exciting topic that we will be discussing in this episode of Business Book Day. And it's all about this book, Measure What Matters by John Doerr. So ito yun, excited po ako na i-share sa inyo yung insights about this wonderful book of John Doerr. Of course, first of all, the topic today is how to become productive when we measure what matters. And as you all know, yung unang-unang importanteng lesson na you can get from this one, which is not part of the 10 things that I love, is yung sinabi ni Yogi Berra. So Yogi Berra is one famous personality in America. Sabi niya, if you don't know where you're going, you might not get there. So sa Tagalog, kung hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta, baka hindi mo marating yung pupuntahan mo. Because, again, you don't know where you're going, so you have no direction whatsoever kung saan ka pupunta. And this book shows us as a professional and in our personal level how to achieve those things or how to put direction to our life. And yun yung maganda rito sa book na to. In sa fast-paced reality ng mundo natin ngayon, kailangan alam natin kung saan tayo pupunta. If not, para tayong kahoy na aanurin ng malakas na alon. And parang ganito, like if you go to Baguio and want to see this beautiful scenic picture, of course, you have to know that you're going to Baguio. And for that matter, kahit na mapunta ka sa ibang lugar, maligaw ka, you get lost, if you know that you're going to Baguio, definitely, makakapunta ka sa Baguio. No? It will be a delayed experience for you, but at the same time, because you know where you're going, you are able to go to that specific place that you choose to, and that is Baguio. Okay, and that's how important having a direction or a goal in our life. So yung una kong na-appreciate sa book ni John Doerr is this one: ideas are easy, execution is everything. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin nun, a lot of people lives in someday island. What is someday island? Ito yung someday I will do this. Someday I'll create my own blog page, or I'll be a blogger. Someday I'll be an entrepreneur. Someday I'll learn this hobby, or I will go to this place. And right now sa current state natin, nagsa-someday pa rin tayo. Someday after na pandemic, I will be doing this. So a lot of people are living in the someday island. And having said that, kung hindi clear yung ideas mo about where you're going, or kung clear man pero you're not doing anything to make it possible, or you're not executing it, it's useless. So the key word in the first learning is implement. Implement your idea, no matter how hard it is or how simple it is. Importante, execution. You have to execute your idea. Yun yung sinasabi. Madali lang ang idea. Lahat ng tao nakakaisip, mamera lang yung idea, no? 5 mamera, ika nga. But if you don't know how to implement it, then it's useless. Next is stressing output is the key to increasing productivity. So ito yung second insight na nakita ko dun sa book, no? It's stress about the importance of output in being productive. A lot of times when we are in our organizations, we thought na pag marami tayong ginagawa, productive na tayo. Where in fact, what matters in our organizational life and our personal life is yung results. Parang, for example, let me get back to that page, sorry. Parang, for example, no, we tried to do a lot of things in our organization or in our personal life, tas pagod na pagod tayo. And sa sobrang pagod natin, and we're not seeing the results, and we feel depressed. Bakit tayo nade-depress? Simply because, yun nga, yung results na gusto natin mangyari ay hindi nangyayari. Because ang dami nating ginagawa na hindi related sa results. Alright? So that is the key here. And akala natin yung pagiging busy natin, that will be sufficient enough to achieve the results. Where in fact, hindi yun yung gusto nating mangyari sa activities natin. We want output. We want concrete results. Okay? Third, bad companies are destroyed by crisis. Good companies survive them. Great companies are improved by them. So si John Doerr kasi is an apprentice of Andrew Grove, the former CEO of Intel, no, yung chips natin. Of course, ito yung kanya inspiration, ito yung libro na to. Okay? High output management. So, the inspiration of this book, Measure What Matters, is this book ni Andrew Grove. Kasi, naging under si John Doerr ni Andrew Grove. And for Andrew Grove, the legendary Andrew Grove, etong time na to, for example, na we're experiencing right now, if there's a crisis, bad companies are destroyed because they are not ready to handle the crisis. While good companies may survive this, as we are seeing all around us, may mga kumpanyang nakaka-survive sa current situation natin. But there are companies that are thriving, and they are great companies that are thriving in this time of crisis. And yun yung dapat nating hanapin, aralin, so that we can get those practices that they have in order for our companies to survive, and of course, on a personal level, in order for us to thrive in these trying times. So we must be part of that great company. Strive to be part of that great company. So again, as I mentioned, John Doerr's What Matters, Measure What Matters, is an offshoot of his of his inspiration to this book of Andy Grove, The High Output Management. Okay? And another example, no? Yun nga, parang estudyante, if you're a student and sabi mo nag-review ka ng ilang araw or 1 week or 1 month nag-review ka and you took the exam and you failed. So the question is, nagampanan mo ba yung pagiging estudyante mo? Are you satisfied with it na kasi nag-review ka naman ng maraming araw or you work hard in the review sessions that you took pero bumagsak ka sa exam? Again, if you're a student or a disciple of Measure What Matters or high output management of Andy Grove, of course, you will be sad kasi the essence ng tinuturo o pinipreach nila is whatever you do, kung na-achieve mo yung results, successful ka. Pero kung hindi mo na-achieve yung results, then useless, no? Hindi, you're not effective. You have to review your game plan in order to achieve the output na tinarget mo. Again, parang in one-liner ang ibig sabihin nito, results matter. Okay? Number 4, leaders must get across the why as well as the what. Okay? This is an important thing. Para sa akin, ito yung pinaka-pivotal na learning na makukuha mo sa Measure What Matters. Okay? For example, si Google, alam mo yung why at what niya. Ang kanyang why, organize the world's information and make it, kanyang what, and make it universally and useful. Make it universal and useful. So ito yung kanyang initial mission when Google was starting. Next, my favorite, Lego. Inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow. Andyan yung why and what ng Lego as a company. Andyan yung spirit ni Lego as a company. And ang question is, for example, my company is to make X-Link, to make the Philippines as one of the desirable supplier of MICE. So MICE stands for Meetings, Incentive, Convention, Exhibition. So to make the Philippines proud as a MICE planner. So yun yung why, bakit nag-exist yung X-Link as one of my companies that I'm running. And again, importante yung why, no? Yung bakit ka gumigising sa umaga. Ano yung reason for working hard? Dapat malalim yung why and na-express mo yung what na naka-attach doon sa why na yon. Alright? Next, number 5, each time you make a commitment, you forfeit your chance to commit to something else. Ito, something na parang common thing pero we neglect to do it. Ako, sometimes I'm guilty of committing, not following this very important insights na ito. Na each time you make a commitment, you forfeit your chance to commit to something else. Ibig sabihin, you cannot spread yourself too thin. Hindi ka pwedeng umuo na umuo or pumili na maraming gagawin na mga bagay or achieve several goals because eventually, some of the goals will suffer. Kaya kailangan, pag nag-commit ka sa isang bagay o dalawang bagay o tatlong bagay, hanggang doon lang. Ano lang yung capacity mo? Because hindi mo ma-maximize yung full achievement or full success if you're committing to a lot of things. That's why if you commit to something, definitely you are forfeiting another opportunity because you're committing to one opportunity na feeling mo mas better. So avoid spreading yourself too thin. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng number 5. And also, it means you have to focus, di ba? Yun naman yung key eh. Focus is the key. May isang book na maganda eh. But before that, sabi, if we try to focus on everything, we focus on nothing. So yung focus means 1, 2, 3 most important goals. Yun lang yung set mo. Then try to achieve and master that goal. After that, you can move to another level or change the goal na naman once you achieve it. Pero kung 10 yan or 20 yan, medyo mahirap. Sabi nga ni Warren Buffett, kung ano yung gusto mo, lista mo raw, isulat mo. Like, kung meron kang 20 na nasulat, then study it, and then tanggalin mo yung 17 o 15 of that 20 goal. And once you do that, kalimutan mo na yung 15 or 17 goals na tinanggal mo. Prioritize on the 3 to 5 goals that you want to achieve in this life. So yun yung, if we try to focus on everything, we focus on nothing. Yun yung essence no, ng learning na to, ng insight na to. And again, this book that I'm mentioning ni Gary Keller, The One Thing, Success Demands Singleness of Purpose. This is another good book na sinasabi rito, actually siya nga mas strict siya, no? Sa isang aspect ng buhay mo. Sa business, ano yung one goal mo? Sa personal life mo, ano yung one goal mo? Sa spiritual, sa family mo, ano yung one goal mo? Kumbaga, per area of your life, isang goal lang ang dapat mong i-achieve so that you can maximize the success and the level of achievement. Number 6, the single greatest motivator is making progress in one's work. Si Daniel Pink is a great author, psychologist, great speaker. Pinag-aralan niya, no, na if you're a staff or a leader, what motivates you is progress, yung achievement na mo-monitor mo. Siyempre, alam mo ngayon kung ano yung kulang mo if you're able to monitor. For example, you set a goal, like, lagyan natin yung weight mo. 200 ka. You set a goal na to be 180 in a specific period of time. So every day or every week, you monitor your weight and nakita mo bumababa, that motivates you that you're getting close to the goal na gusto mo ma-target. That is, sa weight perspective na binanggit ko, yung 180 pounds. So yun yung greatest motivator. Even your staff, ang greatest motivator nila, you set a target, lalo na kung tama yung mindset at heart ng staff na yon, klaro sa kanya yung goals na binigay mo, then he or she will be motivated because he or she is able to monitor yung progress niya. Yun yung sinasabi ni Daniel Pink sa isa sa mga famous books niya. Yan, again, the staff, clear goals, motivate your staff. And of course, sa mga athletes, same yun, no? Basketball, any sports for that matter, championship is the goal. So yun yung nagmo-motivate sa mga players and coaches to work hard kasi alam nila, measurable yung goals na gusto nilang ma-achieve. That is to become a champion. Next, 7 is we do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on the experience. So it was quoted in the book of John Doerr. Kinote niya si John Dewey. And I like this part, no? Yung learning mo raw nakukuha mo by reflecting. Ibig sabihin nun, after you implemented those key results that you wanted to achieve, tapos hindi mo na-achieve yun, it's time to reflect ano yung reason bakit ka naging successful o bakit ka nag-fail. So, gaya ni Thomas Alva Edison, as a scientist, ang na-quote sa kanya is, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So, try to imagine Thomas Edison every day trying different ways how to create light. And lagyan na natin kung accurate yung sinabi niya na 10,000 ways or 10,000 failures. But each time natututo siya, he is able to reflect kung ano yung tamang paraan para magkaroon ng ilaw. And because of that tenacity or sinabi natin grit ni Thomas Edison, he was able to give the gift of light sa atin, no? Yung electricity, yung ilaw na yan, malaking bagay because meron tayong tao, kagaya ni Thomas Edison, na we should be very thankful. Okay? Sukat na sukat niya kung ano yung gusto niya mangyari dun sa kanyang goal. So the question is, every time we implement or achieve or target a goal, and after a given period of time, we must assess why is it successful, why is it a failure. Ito yung sinasabi natin na fail forward, no? Pag nag-fail ka, you fail forward because you try to reflect anong nangyari, bakit tayo nabigo. And pag successful ka naman, ano yung mga ingredients na ginawa mo, kaya ka naging successful. And those are very important doon sa preachings ni John Doerr sa Measure What Matters. Kailangan ng reflection kasi doon mo makukuha yung learnings talaga. Then, number 8, of course, after those great insights, ang pinaka-simpleng tinuturo ni John Doerr sa Measure What Matters is OKR. So, OKR. Ano yung OKR? Una, yung O, objectives. Ibig sabihin ng objectives, what is, as he defines it, what is to be achieved, no more, no less. It is significant, concrete, action-oriented, and inspirational. An example is the Bill Gates Foundation. Ang kanyang objective is global eradication of malaria in 2040. Another naman, yung Intuit, an accounting system, enable every Intuit worker to make decisions based on live data. So, yun yung mga objectives nila. So, klaro, di ba? Merong, parang siyang SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, results-oriented, and time-bound. So, those are elements of objectives. Simple lang kasi parang eto kasing, kaya sumikat yung Measure What Matters. Eto, si John Doerr is a consultant of Google, and si Google, yung OKR na system ni John Doerr sa preaching niya, yun ang ginagamit, no? So, eto yung objective ni Google, and then, eto yung key results. And what are key results? Key results are benchmark and monitor how we get to the objective. So, kung yung objective natin ay medyo inspirational and action-oriented, pero ito, paano mo ma-achieve yung objectives na sinet mo? So, you have key results. They are numbers. Okay? Example, kung ang objective mo, which is cited in the book, is win a Super Bowl, so yung coach, ang kanyang key results, dapat daw para maging champion siya, ma-achieve niya yung tatlong to. First, passing attack 300 yards per game. 2, defense allows 17 points per game. Special team unit ranks in top 3 in points return average. Of course, I love American football, and ito yung isang case study kung saan pinakikita kung gaano kasimple at effective yung OKR, no? Objectives, tapos yung key results, yung 1, 2, 3. Kung hindi ka maliligaw, no? Sabi nga nila, 3 key results, try to limit it to 3 key results per objective. And sa organization, if you're a manager, try to have 3 objectives and 9 key results, no? 3 key results per area. Yun yung recommendation ng book na ito. Okay? And number 10, na learnings ko, so yung OKR, yung objectives, key results, meron siya tinatawag na 4 superpowers. Number 1, focus and commit to priorities. Of course, kung alam mo yung objectives mo, alam ng organization mo yung objectives mo, they can now focus and commit to priorities na mapaprioritize nila yun. Kasi yun yung sinet ng organization. Or yun yung set mo bilang a manager. Or yun yung sinet mo bilang sa personal level, ito yung gusto mo ma-achieve. So wala ka nang ibang iisipin pa, focus ka, hindi sabog yung thinking mo about what to do. Number 2, in organizations, align and connect for teamwork. Kasi kung nakalagay yun sa board or nakalagay yun sa somewhere nakikita ng mga tao, ng mga staff mo, then alam nila na may progression, di ba? Sabi ni Daniel Pink, yung progress, what motivates a person. So kung nakikita nila yan, at naka-align kayong lahat, definitely, they are motivated because they know that they are needing the achievement of a particular target that you set as an organization. Number 3, per individual, meron silang OKR, merong accountability. No? If you're the manager, yung mga nasa below mo, meron ding OKR yon, they're accountable. Kumbaga walang confusion, hindi hazy sino yung reason bakit hindi na-achieve, sinong person yung accountable. Kasi accountability makes you really productive. Unlike an organization na hindi mo alam kung sino yung talagang gagawa ng isang bagay. And this OKR, so simple but so powerful because it gives you the opportunity to track who are accountable on a particular objective and key results. Number 4, stretch for amazing. Ang sinasabi nila, parang yung stretch goals. Meron kang target talaga, meron kang stretch goals. So that you can, parang don't allow people to have their own target na hindi ma-challenge yung ability nila. Always stretch goals. So sa corporations, sa corporate world, you can see that. And last but not the least, parang ito yung performance appraisal, continuous performance management, importance of culture. Kumbaga, yung monitoring, talking individually to persons, yun ang magsiset sa'yo ng culture, no? Yung culture of accountability, culture of teamwork, culture of commitment and focus to priorities. Ito yung superpower ng OKR. Again, simple siya. Pag binasa mo yung book, is full of case studies about how powerful and this simple concept of OKR is. Again, objectives, key results. And this is in line with preachings ng mga former gurus like si Peter Drucker at saka si Duran. You cannot achieve what you cannot measure. And in line with that, kumbaga, in this fast-paced time, lalo na ngayon, nasa new normal tayo, we have to create a better normal. And a better normal is possible if you know what direction or what goals you wanted to achieve. Lalo na ngayong mga panahon na to. So, kung simple lang yung thinking mo, kasi meron kang simpleng framework, which is OKR, things are doable. And as a bonus, they cited Michael Phelps. And sabi ni Michael Phelps, I think goals should never be easy. They should force you to work even if they are uncomfortable at the time. Pag si Tom Peters naman, sabi niya, yung big, hairy goals, no? Yung parang every day, yung goal na yun sa sobrang taas, sa sobrang para siyang Mount Everest na parang tingin mo, it's not achievable. Pero it excites you of the possibilities of giving all yourself in order to achieve that particular goal that you wanted to achieve. Yun yung importante, no? And that's it. That's how simple the system is. And that's, when you read this, you will, yung concept is so easy, but at the same time, so many case studies, like, again, Google, si Bono, and si Bill Gates, those are some of the case studies, pero marami pang case studies. That's why I love the concept, di ba? Yung concept na the simpler, the better. And OKR, or measure what matters, again, OKR, objectives, key results, will allow you to become more productive. All right? And so that's it. Again, thank you. I just want to give a shout out to sa nakinig sa YouTube channel. And at the same time, shout out to Paulo Rivera. Paulo, kay Jay Ventura and Jay Estenso. Thank you for listening, and sa others na nakinig, maraming salamat. Of course, those who miss, you can watch it at sa podcast, sa Anchor FM, and of course, it's also in YouTube. Again, we tried to activate the YouTube page, so we're now live at YouTube. At the same time, at the Facebook pages. Maraming salamat, and I always say that a business book a week keeps your performance at peak. Thank you, Rodel. Salamat for listening. And this is the first time that it's an afternoon day kasi alam ko yung mga pasok na iba and baka you're rushing to your offices. But for most of us na hindi pa pwede, like my industry, we're here at work from home, but again, we're trying to be productive and trying to figure out ways on how to be better or how to restart or bounce back to our former operations. No, so I pray that everybody is safe. Keep safe, guys. And again, see you next week for another edition of Business Book Day. Again, if you are a book lover, a business book lover, you just message me. We can guest you. We can be a guest in this program. Would love to hear what's your favorite business book and how you are implementing it. Again, thank you, Jay and Rodel. Salamat, more power. And hopefully you can PM me and we can feature you in this show. See you next week. Bye.